Hello everyone, Ben Rad here. Welcome to a new tutorial. This is actually my first tutorial for a long while, and it's actually a request that someone made for a particular sound. Now that person has requested a silent super saw sound. I'd also describe it similar to the sounds that Seven Lions creates. This is the sound I'm going to try and create. Don't know if you heard that saw at the end. Wah, wah. So that's what I'm going to try and create today. Now, disclaimer. I am not going to try and create the exact same sound. In fact, I'm going to be making this up as I go along, on the fly. No pre-determination whatsoever. I don't want to create the exact same sound because I think people should be free to create their own sounds. I think trying to copy other people is a bit lame. So that's why you'll never actually see me posting a preset either. So with that all out the way, let's proceed. So first thing you need to do if you want to create those kind of sounds is you need chords. So as you can see, I've already got my new instance of Massive right here, and this is just a new sound, and these are the chords that I've got. I've just created some out of thin air. And so on and so forth, whatever. Okay, let's get started. Right, so it's a super saw. So we want saws. So we want saw 1 right there, and we want it all the way over to saw 1 position. We're going to raise the amp for the second oscillator up, and we're going to put this onto saw 2. Don't ask me why saw 2, but it sounds good in my opinion. Move it there. And just to give it some extra body, we're going to hold Option key down an octave, and we're going to do another saw 2. And let's have a listen to that so far. Let's put that amp up a little bit. Okay, pretty cool, right? Lovely jubbly. Right, okay. Next thing to do is you go to the voicing tab. Now, I'm going to play this along, see if you can hear me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the Unisono number of voices up. You'll notice it suddenly went a little bit alive. Sounding good. Alright, next thing to do, and this is really the key part. I mean, Christ, you can just make this sound out of just doing this, to be honest. Pitch, cut off, blah, blah, blah. Turn that on. And we'll move this over to the side. And let's see what this sounds like. Do you see what's happening here? Yeah, okay, so that did quite a lot. I like that. So, second thing. Let's turn the phase up a little bit on the second oscillator. Okay, sounding cool. Let's turn that all the way up to serial. I don't know why, because if we're having the filters in the middle right here, you want the filters to go in the series because we're not going to be playing around with that, so we just want to go into that and then nothing happens there, not parallel. Okay, so second thing to do is I'd say let's do a low pass. Let's get the envelope, let's raise that envelope up, and what that's going to do is that's going to keep the volume of the sound. So go like that. Oh, pardon me. Let's try some attack up. What we're going to do is I'm going to throw that in there, put that like that, and bang. And what that's doing is that's, as well as raising the envelope of the sound, just the volume, it's actually kind of doing a bit of cutoff as well. I'm going to put the resonance up as well. Now some people might say that's not a necessity right here, but yeah, who cares? Right, what else to do? We want some bright noise, because I love a bit of bright noise and it adds to everything. And we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to amp this up. So we're going to amp it up based on the velocity envelope. Cool. All right, like it. What else can we do? Let's go over to this one and I'll show you why I'm doing this first. No, I won't. Let's do a small reverb. Turn this up, turn the density up, turn the size up, and the color, we want the color to be sort of mid frequencies. Cool. All right. Here, let's do dimension expander. Turn this up around here, maybe. Let's see what's going on. Cool. Like it. Equalizer. Let's do high shelf up a little bit, but here's where it gets clever because I think you'll find that's peaking on the top note. And then it's coming down a little bit as the actual notes go down. So what we're going to do is we're just going to throw this little thing here. This is the keyboard tracker macro control. I'm just going to have this based on the high shelf. So basically what's going to happen is every time it is at a high note, it's going to pull the high shelf down a bit. But let's boost this up in the middle bit frequency of that as well. Okay, liking it. What else was there to do? Let's throw a bit of parabolic shape on there. Yep, sounding pretty cool to me. Alright, so that's a super saw right there, guys. That's pretty much it, but it doesn't sound like the sound we created before, that we heard before, where the sound actually rises as the bar goes on. So it's like wah. And to demonstrate how to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in drums. So just to kick in the snare. Get that? So, whoopsie, wrong one. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in a kick and a snare, and we're going to put on some sidechain compression. So what I'm going to do is I've got my kick and my snare coming out of bus 1. So I'm going to go into the compression on the super saw that we just created, put a sidechain compression on bus 1. I've already done the attack and the release because it's pretty standard for these kind of sounds. Turn the attack up tiniest bit, turn the ratio to about 10 to 1, release. This really depends on the tempo of the track. So the slower the track or the tempo, the higher the release wants to be. So we're going to go around there. What's going to happen here is the compressor threshold. We can bring that all the way down to -33. As soon as the kick of the snare comes in, it's going to compress the sound down to about -33 decibels. But then it's going to cross that time, raise it up to 3.5. Huzzah. Sounds good, right? Okay, fingers crossed this works. Raise it up a little bit. Sounding cool, but I'm going to add some equalizer. So I've again pre-done this because I make a lot of these sounds. Raise it up around 2600 hertz and also at about 1000 hertz. So here that sounds like. Already sounding a lot more alive. Final touch is because I really can never get it sounding seriously oomphy like it is in that silent track. So just to kind of cheat almost, I'm going to add a limiter. Now this limiter is the adaptive limiter. what I've done is I just put it onto overdrive limit and just turn the decibels down about 3.4 so it doesn't hurt your ears too much. Hear that with just the limiter on. You'll notice that's distorting quite a bit in the mids. That's kind of what we want because it fills it out. You'll see what I mean when I add the kick and the snare back in again. Alright, now what we can do is we can layer that up to the maximum. You can throw some kind of crazy bass line in with the to match the lower notes of your chords, so that'll fill it out a lot. And the key here is to fill out this sound because you'll notice it's sounding a bit drab compared to that silent song. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because I've got one kick and a snare. Well, let's throw some hi-hats and crash in there as well. Alright, just for fun. This is what I've been working on. Tell me if you want me to finish this track. Thumbs up if you want me to finish this track. Some work to do, but you get the picture. So anyways, all of that showing off the sides, hopefully you've learned how to create a silent / 7 lines type rising super source synth trancey brilliantness. Yeah, if you liked the video, thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, because trust me, every time I see a subscriber I add a new video. That's what I do. So yeah, if you like it, can't wait to see you again. My name's been Ben Rad. Catch you later. Bye.